Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the NXT review for the 30th of September 2020. A couple of things that were above average, I guess. Nothing wrestling wise that was worth writing home about. The hype for Finn Balor, Kyle O'Reilly at the Takeover show was definitely well worthy of a watch. So go out of your way to watch that specific segment if you didn't see the show. But, I mean, if you're looking at it from they're hyping the takeover, they didn't really do too much to make me care about that. It really felt like an off week, kinda. And I don't know, it felt really flat other than that segment. Um, anyway, so we open up with, um, you know, some hype for the 31st takeover, and Shotzi Blackheart and Dakota Kai with Raquel Gonzalez as your opening match. Blackheart pins Kai with a schoolgirl. There is a scary bump on the apron, and Rhea Ripley runs down at a point in the mid match to confront Gonzalez. That's a match I do care about seeing at some point. Blackheart takes over with the shine in the beginning. She grounds Kai, tries to get her in a bunch of holds. Blackheart sidesteps Kai, and Kai gets caught on the ropes. Blackheart's going for a senton when Gonzalez jumps up on the apron as a distraction. This allows Kai to get the advantage back and a backbreaker for near fall. Show cuts to picture in picture. I hate picture in picture. I wish they'd go to a regular commercial. The picture in picture thing actually is distracting to me. Anyway, Blackheart makes a comeback and she delivers the senton she's going for earlier, and she tries a tiger driver and gets a near fall out of it. Kai with the double knees halts Blackheart's momentum. Kai hits a momentary attempt at a finisher. They spill onto the apron. They trade strikes. And she basically takes a scary bump because, I don't know, it's almost like an inverted suplex attempted bump. It's something you have to see. You can't really put it into words, but anyhow, that could have ended really badly, and with Tegan Nox already being out, they can't exactly afford another loss to the female division right now. They go to the finish. Blackheart hits the ropes. Gonzalez trips her. That brought out Rhea Ripley, and Gonzalez and Ripley are teased. Referees pour out to separate those two. Kai misses a kick in the corner. Black rolls up for the 3 count. We go to a hype interview with the Cruiserweight Championship at TakeOver. Santos Escobar and Isaiah Swerve Scott cut promos on each other. No one really cares. I don't know. It's fine, but at the same time, I can't imagine somebody tuning in to see these two go at it again after promos where they're just like, "You don't fight fair. You don't fight fair." It was just, I don't. It was flat. So a vignette shows a mysterious character riding around on a motorcycle, and that character is coming into sight on the Takeover show. Next, we see a mini documentary profiling Kyle O'Reilly. This is really well done. O'Reilly's been around for 15 years. This is his biggest match of his life. Really well done. Worth going out of your way to see this. Sarah interviews Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano about their mixed tag match later tonight. They'd be the first married couple to hold both championships at the same time. They both have championship matches on Sunday. And Gargano makes a bunch of remarks about just how Tegan Knox, hurt their TV, and now she's out of action, and it's Candice LeRae's fault, yada yada. By the way, get well soon, Tegan Knox. I think they said torn ACL. She's going to be out for at least 6 months, if not longer. So Cameron Grimes Invitational's up next. This was fun, but I'm not sure on a hype show before a takeover that they need a bunch of comedy spots. Cameron Grimes comes to the ring, cuts a promo. He's angry about missing his chance to challenge for the title because the gauntlet. He says the idea was stupid. He says he's got building blocks back to getting a shot at the title. He says a series of handpicked matches are his, and he introduces his first opponent, and there's some random guy coming out. He looks like he should be maybe in high school. Guy gets in the ring, and Grimes hits him with a cave-in. Referee counts, and Grimes didn't even take his vest off for this. Grimes introduces the next opponent. They call him Joey Strong. Another small guy, and Ridge Holland makes his way out. Holland's there and throws the small guy off the stage. Grimes says it's nice to meet Holland. He'd shake his hand. He says that Holland is not part of the Cameron Grimes Invitational, and Holland headbutts him, and a match is on. This is fine. Holland beats the heck out of Grimes. Referee calls for DQ. Holland wouldn't break for a 5 count. Anyway, Holland DQ'd for kicking too much tail, and Grimes was near the ropes. He didn't get them, and Austin Theory cuts a promo saying that he's more of a future than Kyle O'Reilly because he's younger. This makes sense. Kyle O'Reilly should attempt to catch up to Austin Theory. Anyway, we go to Kushida and Tony Nese. Kushida submits Nese with a hoverlock in a super quick match. Nese crotches Kushida early on the top rope. Nese posts to the shoulder of Kushida, and Kushida targets the shoulder and arm. He locks in the hoverbound lock, and Nese taps out. It's good to make Kushida look like $1 million. Not sure what it does for Tony Nese, and also not sure that a show that already has throwaway segments needed another. Kushida looks like a world beater, and I guess that's a good thing. Lights in the arena turns purple. Velveteen Dream comes on the screen. He says he'd see Kushida on Sunday at TakeOver. Please eliminate Velveteen Dream from the program. I will pay a bounty for this. Anyway, Cameron Grimes is walking around backstage. He's selling his face, got a towel over his face. He's looking for Regal, and Grimes runs into Dexter Lumis, and Grimes calls him a freak. He storms away. Post-commercial break, Adam Cole's in the ring for a promo. Basically, for 3 years, Undisputed Era has done whatever they wanted in NXT. No one can stop them. They had a prophecy saying they'd win every championship, and they did. Locker room knew that they couldn't be beaten. People felt they had changed, but Cole said nothing has changed. They're the same Undisputed Era that won the War Games match and dominated the brand for 3 years. Cole calls out Austin Theory. Theory enters, but wouldn't get in the ring. Cole says he has 2 options: get in the ring or get beat up right where he stands. And then Cole pins Theory after hitting the last shot. This match was good. Probably best match of the night on NXT. Cole takes the fight to Theory early. Theory runs away. Cole follows outside, gives him a pump kick on the floor, sends him back in the ring. Cole hits a neckbreaker for a near fall. Theory takes a suplex and gets his foot caught in the ropes. And Theory's talking a bunch a bunch of trash, and Cole comes at him with a back elbow. Theory cuts him off and hits a spring up drop kick. They go to commercial. They come back, and Cole makes a comeback after the comeback from commercial. Gets a near fall with a backstabber. And then Cole is smirking before he climbs the ropes. He goes for the Panama Sunrise. Theory blocks it and goes for a backdrop. He super kicks Cole, and Theory gives Cole a Blue Thunder Bomb for near fall. They exchange strikes. Cole hits the super kick. Theory goes for his springboard drop kick, but runs into a super kick instead. And Cole delivers the last shot for the pinfall. Cole looks into the camera. He says he knows that he knows that O'Reilly is going to win on Sunday. He says he won't be shocked when he wins. And I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, I assume it's going to lead to a breakup of the Undisputed Era somewhere down the road, probably in time for Mania, maybe a little bit before. Anyway, Caden Carter with Casey Catanzaro defeats Xia Li. Lee is aggressive early and has Carter reeling. Lee hits several kicks and goes for several near falls. Carter kicks out several times. Lee gets aggravated by this. Carter starts a comeback, trade near falls, and she gets a cradle, gets a victory out of it. Lee's angry. Carter offers her a handshake, and then there's a shoving match there. The best part of the whole program is up next. The Balor and O'Reilly face-to-face segment. Shawn Michaels moderates the thing. Kyle O'Reilly and Finn Balor shake hands to start, and both men admit respecting each other. They both say they're looking forward to the match on Sunday at TakeOver. Michaels steers the conversation. He asks Balor how he planned to prepare for Riley, and he basically says that he knows O'Reilly is good. O'Reilly's one of the best wrestlers around. O'Reilly responded by saying Balor likes to stroke his own ego because Balor thinks he can beat him. O'Reilly promises that he is certain he will defeat Balor on Sunday. Balor asked if Undisputed Era would get involved in the match, and O'Reilly basically says it's like one hand washing the other. He says this is his moment. Michaels asks about any conflict in Undisputed Era. O'Reilly says he's going to win the title, and he dismisses the idea. Then Balor and O'Reilly start to make fun of each other. They glare at each other. They're going back and forth verbally, and O'Reilly once again vows to win the title. Balor gets the last word, saying O'Reilly might have everything it takes to be the champion, but he said he would beat anyone else but Balor in that position. Then the main event, which kind of falls flat. Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano defeat Io Shirai and North American champion Damian Priest in a non-title tag match. I don't know. It really feels like if this is supposed to make me care about TakeOver, they should have switched spots with the interview segment. Anyway, two champions rush in the ring. They start to brawl before the bell. Champs clear the ring. And then Priest manages to give Gargano a sidewalk slam. Shirai and LeRae swear off. They beat the heck out of each other. LeRae with a roll-up for near fall. Shirai gave LeRae a flapjack. Gargano jumps in to make the save. Priest stepped in to defend Shirai's honor before Gargano can hit her. Gargano with a kick. Shirai delivers a running knee. Gargano rolls to the outside. Jumping off of Priest's shoulders, Shirai dives on both of their opponents. They cut to picture in picture yet again. Leray cuts off Shirai when Gargano sacrifices himself, takes a Tiger Fake kick, and the heels regain the advantage. And then Shirai fires up and gives Leray a German suplex. Priest is in off a hot tag. He clears house. Gargano is the victim of a broken arrow for a near fall. Gargano escapes a Rager's Edge and springboards into a flatliner on Priest. Shirai tags in. She hits Gargano with a springboard missile dropkick. So it's okay for women to hit offense on men, but not the other way around in WWE. This makes no sense. Anyway, Leray bumps and feeds, and Shirai applies the crossface. Gargano breaks the hold by dragging Shirai away. Priest comes around the ring, grabs Gargano by the throat. Gargano blocks a choke slam, and he hops on the apron. Shirai hits a kick, and Shirai turns around into a small package. Leray gets a near fall. Leray, after a senton, misses a lion salt, and Shirai with a double underhook backbreaker, and she goes to the top rope. He tries to hit a moonsault press. Gargano gets in the ring and rolls his wife out of the way, and Gargano's talking trash, and Priest gives him the bell clap. Priest hits a cyclone kick on Gargano. Shirai follows the moonsault on Gargano. Leray comes in the ring, gives Priest a low blow behind the ref's back, and Gargano caught Priest with a slingshot DDT, covers him for the win. Leray, after the match, gives a backstabber to Shirai, and the heels stand over the champions. Gargano gets the title belts, and both of the heels hold the belts as we close. Not the way to get to TakeOver, in my opinion, but a passable show. Better than Raw, better than SmackDown, but still at least 2 steps behind AEW this week. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and take care until next time.